Okay, guys, my bad. Temporary timeout. I'm gonna get rid of my face because it's not relevant. We're gonna set up this graph, and I think the really important thing that I just learned is that you need to snip it with this white space still available. So I just went ahead and made some more space underneath it, and then this time when I use the snip tool, I need to capture it with the white space so that I can write on it. It doesn't really matter if it's on this right-hand side because I'm not using that for anything. Now I go open it in Paint. And when I get here, the markers seems to be like the neatest. If I want to use writing, I can use this text bar. So actually, why don't I just go ahead and do that? So on the bottom, our x-axis here, this is going to be the days. I have to make that a bit smaller. Let's see if it's here. Yep, definitely don't need size 48. Let's go with size 22. And I'm going to make a space over x-axis. Now over here on the y-axis, what do you think goes there? Hopefully you guys are all saying the height. H-E-I-H-D in centimeters. And I'm also going to write, this is the y-axis. I'm going to make this actually a little bit smaller. That won't work. Anyway, that's okay. And then up here, I'm going to have another text box. Go all the way across. That's going to be my title. Now my title is always the y-axis, whatever's on my y-axis versus whatever's on the x-axis. So height, weight. Not working. I'll go back to the brush so I can show you anyway. Of plant versus days. And I'm going to also make a note up here that this is about water. If yours is about crowding, then don't have that. Write the word crowding. Okay. Now, down here at the bottom, I need to specify which day it is, 5, 6. You understand the drift. And then going up, I'm going to go 1, or if you go up, like Charlotte, I think her data actually goes all the way up to 26. So instead of going up by 1s, she should probably be going up by 2s. Let's see if I can erase this. I'm using the undo button, and I'm going to go up by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Guys, if this is too much for you, don't worry about it. Just print it out on paper. Do it on paper. You can even print graph paper out. Like I used to print it from assignments. You just literally go to Google, go to graph paper, print out a piece of graph paper, and you can do it yourself. Like that probably will be the easiest. I'm going to go back to Charlotte's data table to see what I need to plot first. So I'm going to do cup 1, which is the one with the least amount of water. It didn't grow until day 5, but no measurement. Day 6, there's still nothing. Day 7, there was nothing. Day 8, there was nothing. 9, there was nothing. By day 10, it absolutely began to sprout. So 8.2. So I'm going to go back to my thing. Day 10, 8.2. So I need to put my red, because red is the color we chose for day 1. So 7, 8, 9, and then by 10, 8.2. Okay, now at the end of this, when I have my whole graph, I'm going to go in and I'm going to connect those dots with as straight of a line as I can. Okay, so you get the drift. Finish your picture. Now you're going to snip it. I think that's the easiest way to do it. Back, snip it, Control C, then go back to Charlotte's file. I'm just going to delete the one that was there, paste it in, and I have my graph. And remember, you're doing this for each cup, so you're going to have a lot of action going on in that lines. And again, if you don't want to use your snip tool, don't do it. Just print it out and do it on paper. All right, the last thing that you need to do for the first day of our analysis here is to finish these average calculations. So we want to know how much it went up on average each day. So the example here is my experimental cup grew 18 centimeters over the 2-week experiment. So total growth, and this is kind of annoying because it's half on each page. The total growth divided by number of days. So let's go down. Cup 1 went 27.5 centimeters, a lot. So I'm going to show my work. Oops, I'm still in edit mode. No, I don't want to save changes. Okay, so 27.5 centimeters. Do it like that. Divided by 14 days equals, and then you guys get the drift. So then you're going to have whatever the answer is, centimeter per day. This is going to help us when you're showing the ultimate growth of your bean sprout or whatever plant you did for the conclusion. We'll come back and we'll use some of this to help support your original hypothesis or refute your original hypothesis, whatever it was for you. Okay, so that is definitely it for today. Tomorrow we're going to work on the conclusion, and then we're done with this lab report, which feels really good. Okay, if your data is not any good, like you don't have enough data, you're going to use one of the exemplars that I have set out for you, and you'll see that on Classroom. So good luck, guys. Can't wait to see your graphs, and I will talk to you soon.